Yeah. What up, y'all? Sports with D-Raj. Every time I do a show, it show out. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe Dash Effect in the building. I'll work for the space real quick. Yeah. Alright. My first show is about tennis. Second show is about to be about hockey. I'm doing 2 shows today, get them in real quick. And I'll be straight up with you. I know little minimal about hockey, but I'm going to do the best I can do to my ability, to give you a little bit of hockey information. Starting off, first things first, Crosby. You can't talk about hockey if you're not going to talk about Sidney Crosby. Crosby's been out forever. He just played his first game last night, and he got an assist. Which is good. First time out on ice and you get an assist, not bad at all. Crosby's still the best player in my eyes because he's so balanced. He can score. He can help out his teammates. He can do whatever he can to get the job done. To me, Crosby is the LeBron James of hockey, man. Because he's just an all-around good player, man. Now, I think maybe people call him a pussy, but maybe you hold out in hockey longer because in hockey there's constantly physical contact. You know what I'm saying? You're constantly getting hit. It's a men's game, man. It's all about physical contact, and maybe the doctors didn't want him to come back too soon. They didn't want him getting hurt again. So, whatever you think if he's soft or he held out too long, maybe not. But one thing for sure, the dude can play. And now I'm gonna move on to Ovi. Alex Ovechkin. Personally, he's my favorite player in the league, just because he's a hard ass, man. The dude goes by his own rules. He is a hard ass. He doesn't care. He's gonna try to put the team on his back every possible way he can. He just go by. He's a hard ass. I don't know what to say. He goes out on his own terms. Now, granted, he's struggling this year. I'm looking at his stats right now. Only 29 goals and 24 assists, which is not Ovi's stats, man. Ovi should be in the 40, 50 goal range right now. He's not even in top 5 in goals. Steven Stamkos, we'll talk about Stamkos and Lightning later, but Ovi's been struggling this year. I was talking to my boy March today. He told me he was elected to go to the All-Star game, but he felt like he didn't deserve it. Some fans were upset about that, but personally, I have no problem with it. That just shows me that you're not playing at the best of your ability, and quite frankly, you don't deserve to go. So, people may have a problem with that. Personally, I don't, because he's a better player than he's playing at right now. He just struggled this year. Now, going back to the Penguins, give it up to Malkin, man. Give it up to Malkin for putting the team on his back while Crosby's out. He's the number 1 points leader with 85 points. What else? What more can you ask for? And they're fourth. They're fourth in the Eastern Conference, I believe. Yep. Fourth in the Eastern Conference. So the Penguins, the Penguins are always going to go to the playoffs. And it was looking shaky in the beginning. If you put Crosby and Malkin, maybe they can win the title. Maybe. And it's been a while. Last time they won the championship was in 2008 when they beat the Red Wings. I'm sorry, Red Wings fan, if I bring back painful memories. But yeah, man, that's the last time. And it's been shaky ever since that. Now, back to Steven Stamkos. Best scorer in the league, hands down. Like I said, Steven Stamp, I'm going to use another basketball analogy. Steven Stamkos to me is like Carmelo Anthony. He's gonna get his buckets no matter what. Carmelo or Kobe. He's gonna get his buckets no matter what. But I think he needs more help. I mean, I like St. Louis. Don't get me wrong. I like Martin St. Louis, man. 23 goals, 41 assists. You gotta love that. But they're not even the playoff race right now. They're not in the playoff race. They're 11th. They're 11th in the Eastern Conference. It's unacceptable if you have a talent like Steven Stamkos, which just shows me personally that one man can't do it all, and one man can never do it alone. He needs help, man. I'm looking at the stats right now. They're 11 and 19 on the road. You gotta win on the road, man. That just shows how good you are as a team. You have to win on the road if you want to be a contender in any league. You have to win on the road. Detroit, we all know Detroit made news this year. 26-game home winning streak, I believe. Detroit, it seems like every year, man, you think they're out of it and they're not. They always find a way. They got their old grizzly veterans in there that just simply knows how to win. I mean, I don't know. Who's up? Who's going to win the championship? I'm looking at the conference. It's up for grabs. New York Rangers, they've been balling this year. A great team all around. And another collapse I want to talk about is the Chicago Blackhawks, man. Chicago. Personally to me, they're not looking like a championship team they were a couple years ago. Right? They're sixth in the Western Conference. They're most likely going to make the playoffs. But they don't have a little oomph in them that they had a couple years ago when they won the title. And personally, I love the Sedin brothers, man. Vancouver Canucks, man. The Sedin brothers, perfect 1-2 punch, man. I love the way they play. I love their intensity. I love their hard work. They can probably bring it home this year. And my boy Caden wanted me to talk about the Calgary Flames. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Maybe they can sneak in. Right now they are 34 and 25. And the Colorado Avalanches is 8th in the Western Conference. So maybe the Calgary Flames can sneak up there and get an AC. I don't know. All right, guys. As you can tell, I try my best I can do about hockey. Try to analyze the best I could do. If you think I did good, thanks. Appreciate it. But I'm going to call it a wrap. And we're going to rock out to some show out. Crosby, best to you, baby. Let's go. Out.